We just finished with jury duty, and before we went to jury duty, we got a lot of information about how it was going to work. That's my dog. And all of it, nearly all of it, was wrong. So I figured I would go ahead and talk about what our experience was, what we had to do, and what to expect if you were to get jury duty in the future. So the way jury duty works. All right, the first thing I should say is that jury duty is probably going to work very differently depending on where you live. That being said, I feel like I can give some generalities that will work in almost every scenario. We had a certain expectation of how it was going to work and what we were going to have to do and what was going to be possible, and that was just not the case. So what we expected was to walk in, and because we have a 2-month-old with hip dysplasia and a dog that needs 24/7 watch because of his pancreatitis flaming up, as well as my wife being on unpaid leave from her job, and if I don't work, then I don't get paid. So we thought all of those reasons would be reasons why we both would be released from jury duty. That didn't happen. If you are called to jury duty, you have to expect that your entire week, you have to plan and expect for your entire week to be gone. So one of the things that we didn't realize that we could do was we could choose a date, apparently. We could choose a week. And I say we because my wife and I were called to jury duty at the same time. And we were told that that is highly unusual, and it was very inconvenient for us. We originally were scheduled to come in the week of Ivy's birth. That doesn't get you out of jury duty, but it does give you the chance of rescheduling to a different week. And we said, okay, that's fine. You both can come in this week in March. And we said, okay, sure. That was not an optional kind of thing. It was more of a, you will be here in March kind of conversation. And we said, okay. We didn't realize that we had a choice. Your district might let you choose your week, but don't rely on them to tell you that. You might have to call in and say, can I choose another week because this one's not going to work for me. We just got to Amro. This is where Kale works, so we're gonna go inside and see him for a little bit. We're gonna pick up a piece of gear for our camera to use for our stream. Let's go see him. Hi, I'm looking for Kale.
Kale, let me hunt him down for you.
367.
Hey, Kale. You have a guest at the front counter.
Hello, brother. Good to see you, brother.
See you, man.
Where's your office at?
Over in the other building. It is across the street.
Thanks. Threw it on the ground like an adult. Yeah, I don't know if you guys knew this, but Kale has legs, and like, you know, there's more to him beyond like just upper torso. Yeah. I didn't know you actually worked. Like, I thought you just played D&D and streamed and stuff.
Video games. Feels like that sometimes.
Does it?
No.
I missed that code. We'll have to do it again. Oh, there's boxes in here, man. Do you realize how many spaceships you could build with that?
Those are all pianos.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, what up, studio?
Here it is.
Boom. That's nice. I like that lamp.
Yeah. I normally turn this light on too. That's probably gonna make your white balance go crazy. But...
No, I like this. Did you make this?
I put all that stuff up there, yeah. And make the shelves.
Were the shelves there already, or did you put those there as well?
No, I put them up.
I like that, dude. I love like just floating shelves like this.
Yeah.
Why didn't you do this in my office?
I don't know.
Because it's not your office. Okay, so we got
Continuous power.
continuous power, AC power. Thanks, brother.
Yeah, of course.
Stream is gonna be looking better. I won't be. I'm gonna be in full HD, terrible awesome sauce.
See all the...
See all that? Yep. I guess next time I see you, it'll be on Saturday then? Online?
Won't be on Saturday.
Oh, that's right. Because you'll be bachelor partying.
Yeah.
All right, dude. I'll see you then.
See you, man.
continuous power adapter for this camera that I'm holding right now, because we're going to use this camera for streaming moving forward instead of the webcam. So really excited about that. It's going to be sweet. Right now we got to go to Target to get a mini HDMI or a micro HDMI cable to finish out the kit, but then we'll be ready to set it up. So another thing you need to know for jury duty, while you can't use laptops, tablets, phones, or anything like that in the courtroom itself, you can use those things in the waiting room, most likely. Obviously, check with your local people to make sure that you can, but you could for hours. All right, let's talk about money. They don't give you any money, really, to do jury duty. They tell you they're gonna pay you, but they gave us $11 a day. We had to pay for our own parking and we had to pay for our own lunch. So how the process works is you show up at the time that you are told to show up, and they will then go through an orientation at the beginning. And the orientation for us took about an hour. They called roll and then they started calling in people for court cases. We were not called, so we're just waiting there in the waiting room with everybody else. And then at lunchtime on Tuesday, they decided, okay, well, the other cases that we have that potentially need jurors, they are not going to court this week like they thought they would. So no need to hold the jurors. All the jurors can go home now. So I couldn't find the right cable that I needed at Target, so we won't have the DSLR set up today or probably tomorrow. It'll probably end up being this weekend that it gets set up. So I'm watching Little Bug while we stream for the rest of the day. And I'm actually going to be editing this vlog, so that's going to be cool and meta. Thank you very much to Colby Marshall and Morse Magical Wares, as well as our other patrons for supporting us on Patreon. Really appreciate you guys. We've got a lot of really cool creative conversations happening with other artists behind the scenes, so hopefully we'll see some of those projects come to fruition over the next couple of months. So appreciate you guys, and until next week, we're going to keep on keeping on.